Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Monday Motivation. I'm your host, Daniel Krakowski, joined, as always, by the Dream.
The Dream?
Goran Vasovic.
Me?
Here. Yeah, that's you.
I thought we were talking about our special guest.
I'm trying out new nicknames.
All right, that'll work.
All right, we'll take it.
Monday Motivation on a Thursday, but the last two we did on a Sunday. And we may actually do another one on Sunday. I don't know.
We're keeping it up. We got to double motivation would be too much for people.
I don't know. Could the internet handle that, or are we going to break the internet?
We're like Kim Kardashian. We will break the internet. But I digress. We are here. We are joined today by our new operations manager, Aaron Bodine. What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Just enjoying the new vibe over here at VSM. Things are great. Can't wait to get started and getting rolled into everything. It's
awesome. Well, welcome to the team. I'm excited. And just so everybody knows, he had, about 25, 35 seconds to prepare for the Monday Motivation podcast?
I think that's about right.
This is what we do. You and me, or Daniel and myself, we just barge into people's offices and say, you, Monday Motivation, let's do it. And that's pretty much how it happens. And today's victim is Aaron Bodine.
Yes, and tons of experience in the property management game. Really, really knowledgeable guy, extremely bright. If you ever have the pleasure of getting to speak with him, consider yourself lucky, because you're going to get whatever issue you have solved. And really what I wanted to talk about, and the reason why we have Aaron here is he was kind of the inspiration for the topic today. Wanted to talk about the uplift, the benefit of getting some new blood into your organization, and some of the immediate benefits that you see, and some of the long-term benefits as well. So I would say already we have some immediate benefits. What would you say, Goran?
I think obviously hiring the right person is key, and also adhering to the fire fast, hire slow saying is something that we're trying to do. And I don't want to say we knocked it out of the park, but I'm going to say we knocked it out of the park. Just, with
what I say in your office this morning. Do you remember?
What?
I was like, this is the best hire you've ever made, present company included. So, anyway, big compliment.
Huge compliments. I mean, I'm getting the feedback that's just I've never heard, and I'm like, wow, I got to check my bank account, and all of a sudden there's like extra zeros in there now. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate the comments there and the support. I know it's only been a few days here in the office, but the vibe is great. I can't be more appreciative to be here, just for the opportunity. And I look forward to using some of my experience in the past and moving forward here to do what I can to help out. And we've got a great team, best property management company in the Twin Cities metro area.
No doubt. So when you are, because you're in a position now where you're coming with a ton of experience, and you're coming to a company that is pretty well established in terms of there's already a lot of systems in place, but you get to look and come in as an outsider and offer a fresh perspective. And you're, again, a really sharp guy, so I'm sure there's a lot of things that you want to change. And there's always kind of that awkward, I'm still introducing myself to people, but I want to implement some new policies that you think are going to be more efficient. How do you kind of make that determination on how to bring those forward and still be able to maintain and build those relationships?
I think first and foremost, what's important is building the relationship with everyone in the office already. I focus more on the aspect of teamwork. We have to work together as a unified front to get to that common goal. Together we can accomplish whatever we want. There's no obstacle too big. We can do everything in-house. We've got a talented group of people here, and it's presenting the ideas, I guess, in a way, and evaluating the processes that are in place currently. Again, none of them are bad. Can everything be improved on? Obviously.
Always.
Yes. Absolutely.
Always. But presenting it as an opportunity for everyone else on the team currently to provide some feedback, understand what they're struggling with, and then use from the experience, and not just from mine, but from everyone else's, to understand just the little things and how we can tweak that. And just moving forward from there, trying different things, using every opportunity to try and advance what we have and improve upon what we've got. And we've done that already over the last couple of days, and I think a lot of people are very receptive to the ideas we have, and I just look forward to continuing on. Again, it's only been 3 days, so for what we've done in 3 days, I can't wait to see what we're going to do in the next 3 months.
I'm super thrilled and excited, and I think it's important to mention, not only is he talented coming in, but also the people that are already here, our team is, just as talented. And for somebody to come in and kind of change things around, a lot of people just hate change. But we've developed such a team focus and that type of a culture here within VSM that, speaking honestly, would you say that most, if not all people, very receptive to any new implementations or changes that you may put in place? I believe everybody was excited. Were they not?
I think so, definitely. It's just it's a matter of improving their day. If we can make some minor tweaks and adjustments to what we have, and the end result is improving the outcome of their day, reducing the amount of work that they have to do while remaining in providing that same high quality of work throughout the day, but making the day a little less stressful, a lot more enjoyable, and a bit more relaxed. And in the end result, the customer experience is not affected. It's improved, but our days just get that much more enjoyable. Everyone gets a much more rewarded sense of feeling at the end of the day. So
one thing that we had a conversation just one-on-one, and one thing that you mentioned that may have just kind of been an offhand comment, but something that really resonated with me was we did a Monday motivation a while ago, and it was about when you have some expectation for someone outside of their standard, it's extremely important to also provide some value to them at the same time. And every process that you've been talking about with me so far, you've been saying, well, maybe we should take and adjust the way we do this, and potentially take this away from this department, this agent, but compensate them over here and give them this as well. So people are all feeling not even that they're staying, breaking even, they're remaining neutral in terms of what they're being given or taken from, but they're actually getting to exceed that a little bit. So to me, that just makes a lot of sense. Of course, people are going to be really excited to implement new processes when they themselves benefit from it. So not just making the company benefit, but making the people responsible for it is just good planning and good strategy.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just really going to add, it starts from the top down, and Ryan and myself being a lot of times we try to hire that's kind of that everybody in the same mindset where when somebody comes and say, hey, I have a change, or I want to do something that hasn't been done before, I want to change something that you've been doing for years, I think most people are like, well, no, that's just how we've always done things. And,
right.
That's a comment that I consciously make an effort never to make when anybody approaches me with an idea or a strategy to do things better. And that's worked out really well throughout the years, and growing from where we began, let's 7-8 years ago to now where we are, is having that open mindset and including everybody into every piece of decision making, because it takes all of us to run all aspects of VSM.
No doubt. And I was having kind of an epiphany a couple weeks ago, and it was just, I was doing my morning routine, same stuff that you're in autopilot mode, you're barely awake. And as I was doing it, I'm like, I don't question my morning routine ever. I just allow myself to get into it. And if I'm looking at it, because summertime for us is a very busy time, as most of our listeners are aware of. Every second counts. I was trying to find a way to optimize my morning routine. And in business, it's very easy to get in that same trap. And to be able to step away and get that fresh perspective. I mean, morning routine as an example, because it's something that you would never really put on the list of inefficiencies in your business. But, having someone like Aaron come in is that kind of cold water on the face to make you take a look at that mundane process that to you is mundane because it's just so ingrained.
It's just so hard to challenge yourself, right? It's like you wake up in the morning and say, Daniel, are you doing this the most efficient or the best way possible? No one ever says that, right?
Never.
So it's kind of being open to, I don't know what word to use, but to an audit, to a business audit, and to the way things have been done audit. And a lot of people just don't want to do it because they feel like they themselves or their ways are being challenged, so they rather not, proceed down that road themselves, which is why it's fantastic when somebody else comes in and says, hey, I can do that for you, aka I can be that coach, or I can coach you into being bigger and better. So somebody could help you out with your morning routine.
Yeah, just to play off of that too, something in my personal life that I always remind myself of is to never become complacent. As you become complacent, you become lazy. And if you transition that over into the business world, it becomes even more severe. As a business, if you remain complacent with what you have, you're in the first stages of death as a business.
Yeah.
You constantly have to evolve. You constantly have to come up with new ideas and new thoughts and use the people around you, their strong suits, their weak spots, to play off of that and understand how we can continue to evolve as a business and as a person to better ourselves every single day. And it's just reminding yourself when you get down and you get low and you're not feeling the best, just remind yourself that you owe it to yourself on a personal level to do the best that you can day in and day out. Give it 110%. As the saying goes, you got one life to live and that's it. So do the best that you got with the time that you have and never become complacent with what you've got.
I love it. I mean, it's a great mindset and great strategy, and what a way to start your Monday.
That's just a taste of what you're going to be hearing from Aaron over the next many, many years of us working together successfully.
I'm hoping and I'm challenging him to come up with his own podcast where if it's once a week or bi-week, whenever, just
gauntlet dropped.
Right.
Accepted.
Oh,
there it is.
We'll keep you guys posted.
Awesome. Well, let's end it on that note. That was great advice and a pretty exciting preview of things to come on the podcasting front from Aaron. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure.
Awesome job.
To seeing you next time.
Great first time, yeah.
Stay motivated, and we'll see you next week.